Hi and welcome to the ThruNite channel. So in today's video we're featuring a ThruNite T1, fantastic, small, very powerful pocket light. This one has a 18350 for its battery source. All right, it's a rechargeable lithium ion. Pop that out, take a look at it real quick. All right, you can see this is 1100 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt. All right, very small compact battery, but having a high power battery this small allows a ton of light in such a small little package. So for people who like their EDC flashlights, this is a fantastic choice. We're really enjoying this T1 lately. So this one is in a very vibrant kind of emerald green color. All right, the standard black version of this light sells for $39.95 pretty consistently, although they do have some different color variants like this green, all right, that's available for $45.95. Besides the beautiful green, there's also a desert tan color, there's a space gray, as well as a metal gray. They are slightly different. And then there's a very bright, vibrant red, like we saw in the previous video, the TT20. Absolutely beautiful color options for this light. On high, this guy is pumping out 1500 lumens, which is insane considering that you can hide this in the palm of your hand. All right, taking a closer look at the head of the flashlight here, we can see the LED. This one is sporting a Cree XHP50, all right, providing tons of light. And you also notice the reflector in here, it's a little shallow because it's a small light, but it is heavily stippled or orange peel effect. And what that does is bounce the light every which direction, so you get a lot of spill. All right, you can see that later when I do a demo. Now, as I mentioned, this light is rechargeable. You can see a little port on the back, has a rubber cap. All right, keep any kind of debris or water out of there. You can see the charging port, okay, which takes a USB cable. All right, you also notice the bi-directional pocket clip on here. Very advantageous, especially for EDC, and especially because it's a small flashlight. So you can clip it to your pocket the standard way, or you can use the other side of the clip here to clip it to a hat. All right, so you can use this as a makeshift headlamp. Another thing I really like about the T1 is the fact that we have a flat bottom, so it's easy to tail stand, all right, on a surface, as well as an integrated magnet. All right, so I just have a little knife here. You can see that this is in fact magnetic. All right, very, very handy, especially if you want to use this inside of, you know, a vehicle or something, or in a shop, you're doing some kind of project. It's just nice to be able to magnetize that to something. All right, so let's take a look at some of the modes here. You can see there is a side switch. All right, push that once to turn it on. There is a blue LED indicator, all right, which is letting us know that we're charged up here. Of course, if that shows red, it's time to charge the light. So this has a ramping function, which I'm a huge fan of. So you can push and hold, all right, to ramp the light. In this case, we're going up. You can let go at any point. Push and hold, it'll go the opposite direction. It will blink when it gets to the very lowest or very highest. Now for these specific lights that have ramping functions, I usually like to keep them on the lowest mode, all right? This is just personal preference. So that is the lowest mode during the ramping, and that's 15 lumens. So it ramps from 15 lumens all the way up to 685 lumens. Now, of course, if you want the full capability to light, that turbo mode, you could double click from either the off or on position, which is very nice. So grabbing your light, if it's off, just double click. You have your 1500 lumens. Or if the light is just on in any mode, you can also double click to bring it to your turbo mode. Now there is a strobe mode on this light, which I very much like, especially for self-defense or disorientating any kind of animals that might be some kind of a threat to you. In order to get to strobe mode, all you have to do is triple click it. But I want to give a quick just warning to anyone who might have an issue seeing flashing lights to skip ahead, you know, further down this video. All you have to do again is just triple click, 1, 2, 3, and there's your strobe. So this light has a very simple user interface or UI. And what's really nice too is that the ThruNite lights as a whole, just across the entire brand, has very, very similar, if not identical UIs. So if you have one particular ThruNite light and you're used to using certain modes, like for example, the moonlight mode, it's a long press, all right, that's always to be consistent, all right? So if you go from a T1 to one of their other models, you're gonna be used to how these lights work, all right, which is very nice. All right, so let's get outside and take a look at what this thing can do at night. All right, so I have the ThruNite T1. I'm standing in front of a two-car garage about 25 feet away, all right, just to give you an idea of this beam shot here. So go ahead and turn the light on. All right, let the camera focus. Let's go ahead and go up and down. Nice, smooth, wide beam. You can see again, this is a full two-car garage, and it lights up the entire front of it. Go down And we're going to go left and right as soon as that focuses. So nice, wide dispersed beam here. And it gives you plenty of light in a very, very small package. Now if I push and hold, this will ramp down. You can let go at any point in time. All right, click and hold, ramp back up. We're going to ramp all the way down to the lowest mode. And there it is, blinking. All right, it's hard to see in person. I can still actually see the front of the full garage, but on camera here, it doesn't pick up as much light as the human eye. But at any point, you can just double click, go right into that turbo mode. All right, and then of course, if you triple click, we have our strobe. All right, pretty cool. All right, so we are back. It is pretty amazing how much light this thing really puts out. Again, just being so small and compact. You can fit this into any pocket. You can put this in any pouch, in a bag, or a pack. Truly an awesome EDC flashlight option. Huge fan of the T1 from ThruNite. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not aware, ThruNite does free giveaways all the time. All you have to do to enter is comment on these videos as well as subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.